Welcome to the top 10 bars doing well in Pattaya at the moment. Now, before we start this, I should say this list is subjective.
Yeah.
Now, I am not going to be putting the Hacienda in there because it's self-promotion, but the Hacienda is actually doing quite well. And another thing I wanted to say is the Hacienda is partly doing well because of the live shows, what we're doing. Mm-hmm. So you guys are sending in a lot of bell rings, so that is bumping it up. And that's another reason why we're not going to be putting bars in there that are doing very well and they're doing live feeds.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them are doing really, really well on these live feeds, but we're not going to do that because we're looking at bars that are actually quite busy inside and have got a bit of an atmosphere. So what's your opinion then, Martin?
Well, I think there's another thing that we want to chat about here is our intention was to actually go in the evening and show you the party atmosphere, show you the people there, mm-hmm. and show you how busy it was and stuff. But what we've got to remember is that we're still in the times of social distancing just now. Yeah. So the last thing we want to do is to get anybody in trouble. We're not saying that some bars are less social distancing, but I think just to keep everybody right, we're going to talk about these during the day. So you might not get a full feel of the busyness of the bar, but let me just tell you, we think these top 10, these bars are definitely going to be here when you return to Pattaya. Hopefully they're going to be a little bit of the old Pattaya that you all love and know, and and they're mostly around about the same area, a small little kind of circle of the area. Some might surprise you, some might not be there that you want,
and some of them new.
Yeah, and some of them put some of them in the comments, ones we've missed out, because we always know we're going to get things wrong.
Yeah. This is our list, what we put together, and we have actually argued over it for the last 2 weeks. Oh, this should be in there, that should be in there. So even us are kind of arguing over this. So this is the agreement that we've basically come to on this. We've also missed out nightclubs on this one because we're just trying to get bars. There's one or two go-go's in there, but we're just trying to get bars. And what you'll find is this is quite an easy one for us to do because most of it's concentrated in one area.
Yeah.
We're talking like LK Metro, Sobukau, Soi Chai Poon, which seems to be the areas at the moment that there is more people about.
Yeah, and we've also omitted mostly Thai clientele bars, yes, like Area 39, Stonehouse. We know that these places are busy, but in general, they are not for the kind of expat tourist market. Yeah. So we'll sleep them out. Also, at the end of the video, we're going to do a brief list of some of the omissions that we wanted to go in, but they just never made the top 10. So shall we go and find out what's number 10?
Let's go.
So we start off at number 10, and it's Retox Game On in Soy Honey.
One of my favourite bars. I do eat here often. One of the things that's keeping them going is sport, the Premier League, the Australian football. That's keeping them going at the moment. I do go in here very, very often myself, and it has to come onto the list because it is doing okay.
Yeah, it's a great spacious bar in there, and it seems to be a good atmosphere if you enjoy your sport. Great food too, and the location's actually okay for the way some of the closures have been. So yeah, it's our number 10 on the list. It's Retox Game On.
Come on, Stoke!
Okay, we reached the number 9 spot, and we're here at the Avenue Shopping Centre, and it's the Robin Hood pub. Nick, I know you're here every week. You know a lot more about this bar than me. Tell us about the Robin Hood.
Robin Hood it's a great sports bar. Many of you will know it. It was taken over about a year ago, I think, just over a year ago. Mm-hmm. I think they turned it around. They've done a good job. It's always a very difficult spot, this one here, but they do great food. They've got all sports on, and they're doing kind of, with the food, they're doing kind of specials, like where where they do once a week, where they have a top chef come in. Mm-hmm. But the staff are really nice, the owners are nice. I just like the place, I like the atmosphere about this place, and it is busy, but it's a massive, massive bar. You're probably looking at 100 people in there to get it really full. Good pool table, and they've got a good selection of drinks as well.
Yeah, it's definitely a well-deserved number 9 on our chart.
The Robin Hood Tavern here at the Avenue. And at number 8, we're here on Alke Metro, and it's Seville Bar.
Yeah, there seems to be a 70s disco type bar. Don't know too much about this one, Nick, but I know that they always highlight a lot of the sport on Facebook every week, so I think they try and get a lot of the sport people. That's who I actually check to see what games are on when we do the live show on Sunday. But there always seems to be a good crowd in here. I think they're probably reasonable price beers too. Lots of women working in here too. So yeah, this one, Seville Bar, is our number 8.
Number 8 here on Alke Metro.
Yeah, we've not moved far from the Seville Bar now. We're at number 7, right across from it. We're the Salona Bar LK Metro.
And Salona Bar is a new bar that came up during after the lockdown, and they came in with a big promotion. I think it was 44 baht a beer.
The famous tattoo, all the ladies
The ladies got tattoo. But that was a good gimmick, and it's done them well because they are a busy bar here on Alke Metro.
Yeah, they seem to specialise in nice 70s music, 80s music. I like the video jukebox. There is tons of ladies working in this bar, but just don't get caught out because the happy hour does finish and the beers go up to 90 baht. So, but for an LK location, I think a lot of people would say that that's not really unusual, is it?
No, because it's as a bar owner, it's an expensive location anyway for rent and their eyes. So good luck to them. They're doing really well. They opened during the lockdown. Salona Bar.
Number 7.
The list is now eating up. We're at number 6, and we're here. It's Honey Corner Bar on Soy Bacau, Soy Honey Corner. This was actually recently taken over, during the lockdown, and then opened up again. The guys who run it are very nice.
Yeah, they've got a free pool table in the back. It's only 90 baht a lady drink in there, believe it or not. There's lots of ladies in it, and it's a great people watching place. Every time you come by here, you'll always see somebody sitting here. Well, we're here during the day, and there's still a few customers, so that just shows you how popular it is.
Yeah.
So number 6 is a Honey Corner Bar in Soy Bacau.
Number 5 on the list, we're still here on Alke Metro. Alke Metro is one of the busiest areas. It's Cafe Racer right behind us.
Yeah, a lot of people might know this one. This one's an unusual one, Nick. It's got a waltzer in the bar where you can actually sit. That was one of the gimmicks. They do a lot of the 70s and 80s music videos. Always kind of reminded me of a kind of 70s version of Scooter's Bar.
Yes, it is. It's very similar to Scooter's Bar. I think the owner was originally bought a Scooter Bar.
Yeah, good memorabilia if you want to look on the walls there. And yeah, this is a good people watching place too.
Yeah. Always busy in here, always a good bar. So there you go, here again on Alke Metro, number 5, Cafe Racer Music Bar. We're still on Alke Metro, because again, Alke Metro is the busiest area, and at number 4, right behind me, it's Lady Love. Now, looks like a bit of building work going on, but it's only closed for one day.
Yeah, that's right. They're actually doing some of the outside renovation, then they're going to do inside. It's recently been kind of amalgamated with Sapphire Agogo, which is just off Walking Street on Soy 15. So we expect that the interior is probably going to look a little bit like the Sapphire Club. Certainly the girls that worked in Sapphire are now working in there. But inside, this is a great bar. It's almost like a club, actually. It's like a club atmosphere.
And there's lots of women in there.
There's more women than you can shake a stick at.
There's like 40 women in there.
Go in, pop in and see Kevin and Johan and and Jerry, who are actually running the bar now. Say hello, and you'll have a great night here in Lady Love. This place is still going to be looking great when everybody gets back to Thailand very, very soon.
So that's number 4 on our list here on Alke Metro, Lady Love. We're getting closer now, Martin, we're getting closer. Number 3 on the list is Climax Bar on Soy Bacau, Alke Metro.
Yeah, this would be one of my favourite bars for a long time. I like it just for sitting there and kind of people watching. I always sit at the corner. If you're ever walking past, you'll catch me right at the corner seat where I get a nice view of LK Metro and Soy Bacal. Recently, they used to do the 2 for 1, believe it or not, but since the pandemic started, they cleverly reduced the prices to one beer for 55 baht.
I've just seen that 55 baht.
Yeah. So it means you don't have to sit there. A lot of people don't want the 2 for 1 sometimes, you know. They've got a great band in the background, maybe not the best band in Pattaya, but certainly they get everybody dancing. Everybody's up having a good time. There's lots of good staff in there. They'll always take care, make sure you get your beer is nice and cold. So for me, it's a no-brainer. Number 3, Climax Bar.
On LK Metro.
Yeah.
Number 2 on the list, and I'll just before we say this, we're getting very close to the end now, and in this top 10 list, all these bars are winners, every one of them, because I'm not saying that they're going to be profitable, but they all seem to be busy. So number 2 on the list, we're here on Soy Chayapun, and it's Triangle Bar.
Yep, Triangle Bar is a great bar. The original place for the buy one get one free on the beers. They've got a great band. They've actually got 2 bands on during the week. They've got the I can't remember, the Black Dog Band, and they've also got another band which is a Filipino band. Can't remember the name of them. So it's great for music. Great service. The lighting and the sound is absolutely amazing in this bar. And Steve, the owner, has spared no expense when it comes to this bar. It's always been a winner. It's for me. It's a great location. What's your memories of the Triangle Bar?
I used to come to Triangle Bar many years ago. I just used to meet friends in here for expats that live here when I wasn't living here, and we always met there. I think it was for the 2 for 1 because it was the first place to do the 2 for 1. But yeah, Triangle Bar here on Soy Chayapun.
Number 2. Give us a fanfare, Nick. We're at number 1.
Number 1 on the list. This is probably going to surprise a lot of you. It's Zero Bar on Soy Bacal.
Yeah, Zero Bar. What's not to like? We have got 40 baht beers all day long, all night long. No happy hour. Got a live band. They're a good band too. You know, always mob difficult to get a seat in here. It's a perfect location, just between Soy Honey and LK Metro. Great fun in there. Great Mama San. Lots of girls in there. There's nothing not to like in this bar, and that is why it is certainly our number 1 in the flourishing bars in the top 10 in Pattaya. Well done, Zero Bar.
And I think that's quite surprised quite a few people.
So hopefully this bar will be waiting for you guys when you come back to Pattaya.
Zero Bar here on Soy Bacal. Number 1. There you go, guys. That was our top 10 bars that are flourishing. I'm sure you've got other opinions on this. Let us know in the comments. We did miss out some, and I want to mention them now. One is Danny's Sports Bar made in Thailand. That is doing well at the moment.
Yeah, I think it missed out because it's mostly they're busy when they've got sport on, but when there's no sport, then it kind of a bit hit and miss. So Danny's Sport Bar just missed out by being in the top 10.
Yeah. Also, Scooter Bar on LK Metro. I know they've shut down 2. They've shut down Soy 6, and they've mothballed. Well, it's only 4 days a week. The one on Soy Bacal, but the LK one seems to be busy every night. So that's another one.
Yep. iBar we missed out Insomnia because mostly it's a nightclub, maybe it's a typical place for the expat tourist, but it just never made it because right now it's probably more a nightclub than a bar.
Yeah. So guys, that's it. That's our top 10 flourishing bars in Pattaya.
So remember guys, it's not all doom and gloom in Pattaya City. This place will never die in my opinion, and it just shows you that there is still bars here where you can get a party atmosphere, and we hope everybody gets back soon and has a great time in Pattaya.
And we can't wait for you guys to get back.